Hey everybody, welcome back to Chic on the Cheap, and thanks so much for joining me again this week. So this week I have a project for you that I've actually seen a lot of in boutiques lately. It's actually this little fun headband thing. And it's kind of like hair jewelry, kind of a cross between a headband and a hair tie, but they're really popular, and I've been kind of looking at them and I figured out that you could probably make them for a lot cheaper than you could buy them for at a boutique. So today I'm going to show you how to make this hairband with kind of a vintage look for about $3. Check it out. My first step was to cut out the basic shape of the hair ornament that I was making, and I used just a piece of scrapbook paper. You could use cardstock or recycled cardboard from something around your house. I just used scrapbook paper because it's what I had and it was sturdy enough for the job. So after I cut out the shape that I wanted for the basic hair ornament, I started by adding a ribbon scrap that I had, and all I did was to glue the end onto one side, and then as you can see I just kind of glued down loops. And really I'm just trying to add variance to the shape of the hair piece, so you can add whatever you want to. Really, this is just kind of be creative. This is just an idea. This is how I did it. So I glued loops down like that on one side. Next I took a scrap of tulle that I had left over from another project, and I just kind of glued it kind of roughly all the way around the edges into the base of that paper shape that I cut out. And all you need is just a little bit of glue, but the tulle really gives it kind of a romantic look and really makes it look more like a hairpiece instead of just a piece of paper that you cut out. So I glued the tulle on there just like this and looked like that when I was done. And next I wanted to add beads. Now for the beads, I used, actually those big pearls are just pieces of a necklace that broke, so I just recycled them and put them onto the hairpiece. And then I also used some iridescent plastic beads that I got for $1 for a bag at a craft store. You could put whatever you wanted on there, flowers, beads, whatever, but you can find beads pretty cheap, just the plastic ones at a craft store. So when I finished with the beads, I decided I didn't like the loops anymore, so I just trimmed them up a little bit and then frayed them out to make them look a little shabby chic, and I liked the look of that a lot better. And then to finish it, all I needed to do was to add 2 ribbons. Make sure the ribbons are kind of long. Wrap a ribbon around your head to get the circumference and the length that you want, and then just trim it in half real quick and glue your ribbon one side of the ribbon to each side of the oval, and then you'll have a nice hair piece that you can tie around like a headband. And when you're done, here's the final product, and for ribbons and beads it's pretty cheap. Thanks again so much for joining me this week, and be sure to join me right back here next week for more money saving ideas that will make you look good.